Good morning, Mayor John Tory here, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 14th edition of the Toronto Global Forum. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, this year's forum is taking place virtually. The City of Toronto has been a strong supporter of the Toronto Global Forum for many years, and we're excited to be able to support this exceptional event taking place virtually once again this year. By registering for the forum this year, you have helped to make this edition the largest ever, as we anticipate up to 15,000 delegates, 150 distinguished speakers from government, from business and civil society, and 150 media members from around the world, meeting to discuss some of the most crucial issues facing us today. Think about that for a minute. The pandemic has actually allowed even more people than ever to take part, and we can get all of their ideas, all contributing to the theme of this year's forum, which is Forging a Resilient Economy. So it gives us a chance to discuss the directions that our cities and provinces or states and our countries need to take to address one of the most serious human health crises and the consequent economic shocks that we have ever faced in our history. If you think back about it, there have been many bad things that have happened over history, but this has certainly been a severe shock on both the health and the economic front. So it's very, very important that we come together virtually to talk about how we can confront the COVID-19 pandemic, but also how we can confront and indeed benefit from and come back strong from its economic consequences, which have been so drastic for so many people around the world. I am determined as Mayor of Toronto to make sure that our city does everything that it can, everything that our city government can do to stop the virus, but also then to help our residents and businesses who've been hurt by this emergency. We've been very focused on helping the most vulnerable people during the course of the pandemic to date, but we've also increasingly become focused on helping businesses, because in the end, people's good health and their well-being are going to be most supported by having a good job and by having businesses back on their feet, because a healthy city requires healthy people, and all of that can produce a healthy economy. I am confident that through this work, and through important discussions like those at the Toronto Global Forum, we will make sure that we build back better, and that our city and communities around the world in all of your different countries will emerge stronger than ever. I'm an optimist about that. I believe the good bones are still out there as they were before the pandemic, and we just have to make sure we capitalize on that. Now, I also invite you to participate in the Latin American Business, Trade and Economic Outlook on Wednesday morning, a session organized by the City of Toronto in collaboration with Latin American consulates based here in Toronto. So in closing, I want to say hang in there first and foremost. It's been a tough time for all of us, but I want to thank you for participating in this year's forum. I hope we will be able to see each other in person at the 15th edition of the Toronto Global Forum next year.